Lesson is 7.9. It's fractions and properties of addition. So we're thinking of the commutative property, which is adding two addends. Addends are numbers that are added, or the associative property, which is adding three addends. Okay, so let's look at number 7. We'll look at number 7 first. The first thing we look at is the denominator, and we look for the numerators in these different addends that will add up to 8. And we start with that, so it'll be easier for us. So in number 7, my denominator is 8, so I have to look for a numerator that will add up to 8. Can I use 3 1/8 and 1 1/8? Yes. Can I use those first? Yep. Do those numerators add up to 8? Yes. So the best one is 7 7/8, and I can use either of these two. So I'm going to do 7 7/8, and I'll just pick 3 1/8 first. So I do plus 3 1/8, and I'll just cross it off so I know that I've used it. Okay, what's 7/8 and 1/8? 8 8. So I write 8 8 here. And because I have a hole and I realize that, I'm going to cross it off and put it up here by the holes. So now I have 7 holes plus 3 holes plus 1 hole. What's 7 plus 3 plus 1? 11 holes. Okay, so now I'm just going to add 11 to this one right here. 1 1/8. I have to line them up. If I don't have a fraction for 11 holes, I just leave a space there. So it's the same thing as 1/8 plus 0. What is 1/8 plus 0?
1/8.
1/8, yeah. Okay, now I can add my holes. Let's rewind really quick. What do I add first? Fractions or wholes? Fractions all the time. So now that I've added my fractions, I can go to my holes. I have 11 holes plus 1 hole. What's 11 plus 1?
12.
12. So my answer is 12 1/8. Good. Let's look at number 10. It's a word problem, so I'm going to do what? Cube. So circle the numbers, underline important information, box the question, and eliminate any unnecessary information. So number 10, let's read it together. Ready? Say. Nate's classroom has 3 tables of different lengths. One has a length of 4.5 feet. Another has a length of 4 feet. And a third has a length of 2.5 feet. What is the length of all 3 tables when pushed end to end? Okay, so now I just have to find my denominator, which is what? What is my denominator? 2, yeah, so I have to find the numerators that add up to 2. And I'm going to use those addends first. So I have 4.5, and what's the other one?
2.5.
Plus 2.5. Notice I lined up my fractions and my wholes, so they are the same. So what's 1/2 plus 1/2? 2 halves or 1 whole. So I'm going to write it down there just so that I can remind myself. Cross it off and then add 1 whole. So what's 4 plus 2 plus 1? 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So I have 7 holes. Now I can add it to the 4 feet. So I did these 2 first. I can cross them off, and I'm left with 4 feet. So 7 plus 4 is what?
11.
11. I need to label it, so I look at how I can label it. And it says, what is the length of all 3 tables when pushed end to end? What length measurement did they use?
Feet.
Feet. So I put 11 feet.